Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm James from Making It Keto, and today, guys, we're going to be making a delicious keto low carb strawberry crunch cake. You guys gonna love it. You wanna know how to make it? Stick around. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get straight into it. But before we start, I want to let you guys know all the exact amounts and ingredients that I'll be using will be linked in the description box below. So refer to that for any of that information. All right, guys, we're going to start off by making the strawberry crunch part of this cake. And this is going to be the topping we're going to spread on the top of the cake, which makes it super delicious. So, guys, you're going to need about 300 grams of any shortbread cookie dough recipe. Just make sure it's a low carb one that you can find on the internet. I'll link one in the description box below if you guys wanted to know the exact one that I use. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and add in our unflavored gelatin, and we're going to use the entire box. And next, guys, we're going to go ahead and add in a teaspoon of strawberry extract. This is going to give it the strawberry flavor you're looking for. And we're going to use some red food coloring to achieve, that red color of the crunch on the top of the cake. So you just want to add about a drip in, and then you want to go ahead and process everything until you get the desired color you want. So if you want it more redder than what I have in the video, just add a little bit more food color, and just be careful because you don't want the whole thing to be completely red. All right, guys, let's go ahead and pull our mixture on a baking sheet lined with a silicone mat or parchment paper, and we're going to spread this out flat, get it as even as possible, and we're going to bake it in the oven at 350 degrees for 6 minutes, no longer, guys. This is what it should look like when it comes out, maybe starting to brown on the edges, but that is okay. When it comes out of the oven, guys, and cool down, completely cool, we want to break it down into little crumbs and get it to where we can put on the top of our cake. And this is what it should look like when you have everything broken up and ready to put on the cake, guys. All right, now we can set this to the side and start to assemble and put together our cake. All right, guys, so we're going to be using Duncan Hines Classic Yellow Cake Mix. This is the keto-friendly version of their cake mix. Also, guys, if you don't want to use this, you don't have to. You can kind of make your own cake from scratch if you would like to. But the ingredients are pretty clean, so I decided to use this. We'll also be processing some freeze-dried strawberry, guys. This is what we're going to put inside our cake batter to give it a strawberry flavor. We won't be using the whole thing, just some of it, but I just, processed down the whole bag because we'll be putting some of it in our icing as well. All right, guys, so today I'm making a 2-tier cake. So what you're seeing I'm doing here is you're going to double this. 1 box equals 1 cake. So pretty much what we're going to do is go ahead and add in a tablespoon of that dry freeze strawberry, give it a quick mix to get everything incorporated before we add in the wets. Then we just follow the directions on the box. 3 eggs, 3 tablespoons of oil, and I think it was a half a cup of water we're going to add. Once we do that, we're going to mix everything together, guys. And once everything is fully mixed, we're going to go ahead and pour everything into a 9-inch spring form pan, which I have lined with some parchment paper. So, guys, I'll be doing a 2-tier cake. So you repeat that process again, depending on how many tiers you're going to do. But anyhow, this cake is going to bake in a 350-degree oven for about 26 to 30-ish minutes, guys. All right, so while our cake is baking, we're going to go ahead and make our icing. So we're going to start with 2 sticks of room softened butter, and we're going to go ahead and put on a whisk attachment or use a blender, and we're going to go ahead and whisk this down. Then we're going to go ahead and add in our 2 cubes of softened cream cheese, room temperature, and do the same thing. Once we've done this, guys, we're going to go ahead and add in a tablespoon of those freeze-dried strawberries that we grounded down a little earlier. We're just going to use another tablespoon of that, and we're going to add our sweetener. You can add the amount of sweetener that you want, so just sweeten it to your taste. And now since that's happened, our cakes is out of the oven, it has cooled down, and this is what it looked like, guys. So I'm liking this Duncan Hines keto cake so far. All right, guys, so our cake is almost complete. We're going to go ahead and start putting the icing on everything and getting it all prepped up. So guys, as you can see, this cake turned out beautiful. It baked to perfection and I'm loving it. So now we're going to go ahead and add on our first layer of icing. I'm doing a 2-tier, so I'll be putting another tier on top of this. So guys, you can do a single tier. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm just doing this because I hate single layer cakes. It don't hit like the 2-tier. So that's what we're gonna do here today. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and finish putting the icing on this. And guys, if you watch any of my other previous cake videos, you guys know I do not know how to put icing on a cake. I am complete trash when it comes down to this. So if you're in the same tier I am with icing, putting icing on cakes, please don't feel ashamed. And obviously this won't affect the taste of it. So like I said, guys, have confidence and do the best that you can. All right, guys, so now we're going to go ahead and put on our strawberry crunch topping. And as you can see, guys, there's no real special technique to this. I just pretty much put down a piece of parchment paper to catch all the droppings that didn't attach to the cake. And I just politely picked them up and put it back on the cake as I went along until I got something like this. So guys, like I said, that's pretty much the simplest way to do it. Your cake is pretty much done. But if you're like me and like to be extra, you're gonna go ahead and add strawberries and all this other crap that you don't have to add. But guys, if you want to, this did turn the cake up a lot. It gave it an extra oomph. And also, what's a strawberry cake without strawberry, guys? So for me, it's a no-brainer. And that's it, guys. This is our strawberry crunch cake. Well, our keto strawberry crunch cake, guys. And look at it, guys. It looks amazing. This turned out perfect, guys. And like I said, the Duncan Hines keto cake turned out perfect. I would suggest it if you want to cut some corners and you don't have to make your own cake. But if you want, you can, guys. That won't change anything with the recipe. It would just add on more steps and, take a little longer to make. But like I said, guys, this is your cake and it looks amazing, guys, and it tastes amazing. All right, guys, so here's another great recipe, another great idea, another day. Making keto easy. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed so you don't miss beautiful low-carb keto recipes like this one. Y'all know the motto over here. We making keto easy by making everything keto. I see you guys in the next one. Peace.